Welcome. In this lab, we're going to take a look at how to work with lifecycle configurations using the gsutil utility. Now, the gsutil utility has a lifecycle subcommand, and it works using a basic getting and setting functionality. So what we can do is we can get the lifecycle status of a particular bucket. We'll use our normal demo bucket for this. And this command, when run, will return to us whether or not it has a lifecycle configuration. If it would have, it will return the actual contents of that lifecycle configuration, and if there's none, then this is what it'll give us. So let's create a lifecycle configuration. So let's create an example JSON file for that. Open the local editor here. So I'm going to copy paste an example JSON document here to kind of see how this works. So in this example, we're actually defining two different rules. Each of them consists of both an action and a condition. And the action is common, right? It's delete. The first one has a condition of number of newer versions equals 2. So there need to be at least 2 newer versions of this object available. And then, of course, it cannot be live, right? So it needs to be a non-current object. So if these options are true, then we will delete the object. Another thing is, another rule down here has the same action, but as a condition it says days since non-current time 7. So in case an object has been made non-current over 7 days ago, we will delete this object, right? So two rules. The rules are list, comma delimited. This is rule number 1. This is rule number 2. So this is a valid lifecycle JSON file. I'm just going to save that. And then let's apply it, right? So this works the other way around from the get command. So what we do instead of getting, we are setting. And then we give as an option the file name. So this was the old version set.json. There we go. And now it has set it. And now if we get the same thing, you can see that it'll return to us the JSON instead. Now, how can we remove a lifecycle definition from lifecycle? If we go to gsutil lifecycle help, you can see that we basically only have get and set commands available. So if we want to remove a lifecycle, the way that that works is we need to go back to the editor, and we need to create a valid lifecycle definition that does not include any rules, right? That means that we're actually removing the rules, but we're kind of keeping the rules construct as is, right? Just gonna make it a little bit neater. There we go. So this is valid as it has a lifecycle entry, and in it a rule entry, which is a list. However, there's nothing defined. If we save this one, and then quickly apply that to the bucket, it still says setting a lifecycle configuration, but now when we try to get it, it'll tell us that there is no lifecycle configuration. More about the exact JSON file definition is available in the documentation, which is linked with this video.